Okay, Adam here from NetWise, and we're going to look today at using Zoom to host meetings remotely. Now, this might be useful for parish councils and other organisations, especially during the coronavirus outbreak, so that you can still host meetings, people can join in, and you can actually share the screen if needed, various other different options. So to begin with, what we're going to do is go to zoom.us, which is the website for Zoom. Now, Zoom is a free tool, providing that you're not using it for more than about 40 minutes, although we have found that it does carry on after that amount of time. So, but it's quite useful, and it doesn't take much setup in order to host a meeting remotely. So as you can see, this is the home page, and there are actually two options. You can actually host the meeting directly from the browser, whichever browser that you're using, by going to the website zoom.us and then clicking on join a meeting. You've also got the option to download an application, a desktop application, which you can also use. Now that should be on the website here, so we just have a look, meetings and chat. And you can use it on a phone as well. So you can actually download the application from here, and I'm using Google Chrome, so I've already downloaded this extension. So like I say, you can actually do it straight from the website, and you can download the app. I've actually downloaded the app, so I'm going to click on join a meeting, and first now I'm going to go to host a meeting. Now I'm going to do it with video off because I don't like people watching me. Video off, and now it's asking me, do I want to open this in Zoom, which is the application that I've downloaded. Like I say, you could do it straight from the site, it's not a problem. So obviously I want people to hear the audio, and now you could set this so that you can see the people as well if that's what you prefer. I'm going to join a meeting with audio. Now that gives me this screen here. So in order to invite people to the meeting, all I need to do is to copy this URL. Now it says the invitation has been copied to the clipboard, and then I need to send that to whoever I want to invite to the meeting. I could send that via email, I could even send it by Messenger, whichever way, as long as they can retrieve that link on their device, then they can then join in the meeting. So I'm going to send that to Steve now, and then we're going to start the meeting. Okay, so Steve's joined the meeting now, and as you can see, we've got the participants in the meeting is 2. If I click on that, you can see the 2 people who are in the meeting. So I should be able to hear Steve speaking now.
Yeah, hi Adam.
Hi Steve. Right, okay, so that's 2 people communicating, but what you might want to do, which is the point of this, is to collaborate on certain things. So what I'm going to do is click on share screen. That's my desktop there. So this should now be shared with Steve, and he should be able to see what's on my screen. Can you see that there, Steve?
Yeah, I can see that. That's
Okay.
a lovely landscape.
Yeah, that's it. So it's a nice clean desktop. It's not normally like that, but there you go. So I can remove that now, and then Steve will see whatever we're working on online. So for example, if I was to go to our website, we could have a look round, we could talk about things, and you could, if you're working on your own parish council website, then there's no reason why you can't load up where you're up to with it and discuss with the people, different aspects, whatever it is you need to discuss in the meeting. Now, as long as you don't go over about 40 minutes, this should be free, but we had a meeting earlier on, and it lasted quite a lot longer than that. Have you got any comments to make on it, Steve?
No, other than there's a few little features in here. So, for instance, on the menu, there's a raise hand button for every participant. So, if I was to click that now, whoever's hosting the meeting would see that, once you go back to the Zoom screen, they'll see that I've raised my hand.
Which
Which
is...
I've got somebody to speak. That's useful if there's probably a dozen or so in the room, so you're not all speaking over each other. And as Adam's perhaps already said, there's also the feature to turn your video on as well, so you can see each other. But we find that puts a strain, especially on slower internet connections, so we generally just stick to audio only.
Yeah, and also now, if say, obviously Steve can see my screen, but I can't see his screen, so we could change that. So if you could share your screen with me instead, then Steve.
Yeah, sure.
There we go.
So yeah, Adam should be able to see my screen, and obviously I'll go to the BBC News Home webpage. And again, I've got different options that I can share. Obviously, you can share the different files and images or web pages or.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be just sharing web pages. You could be using this to share sort of documents on your desktop, anything that you're working with. If you're working in Microsoft Word, Excel. Anything really, anything that's on your computer that you wanted to show somebody, you can do that. And obviously, you could just.
It is pretty. I mean, obviously, I'm drawing on the screen now at the moment, and I can select different colours and I can sort of highlight different things. I don't know if you can see that there.
Yeah, that's coming up.
So it's a great tool, certainly in the current climate, where face-to-face meetings may become more and more difficult. It doesn't mean that things have got to end really.
Yeah, so you could end that sharing there. But there are other tools that we might be able to blog about, different ways of collaborating online that, like we say, are quite pertinent for the current condition that we're in. So if you need any help with this...
It's worth noting, by the way, just in terms of quality, I'm actually sat on a sofa in my lounge with not the best internet connection on a MacBook, because Adam and I are home working at the moment, obviously because of current circumstances. So it's just to let you know what sort of quality is available, even if you've not got full fibre broadband at your disposal.
Yeah, okay then. So we'll leave that for the time being. So any information, check our website out, parishcouncilwebsites.org.uk or netwiseuk.com. Okay, bye for now.